I guess it's why is it taking this long to realize? Because I'm male, so needing or wanting to claim victim is like not natural, nor conducive, nor healthy. So I've resisted at all costs. Yet it must be similar to how a child raped by a priest or family member or raped at all, I guess, in any environment, and then has to continue on like nothing has ever happened, and it continues and it continues, and the child has to continue in this non-existent reality. Where how could the child feel it actually exists? Complete insanity is going on, and nothing nothing will even acknowledge it. Nothing will stop them, the perpetrators, the predators, the rapists, and if the violent act wasn't bad enough, it's like they have to live in a reality that completely has no use for them, completely ignoring them. I don't know, I don't know why it's take. I mean, how's it taken me over 3 years to finally realize this? Because I'm trying not to whine, but y'all got to understand, we all have to get over ourselves. Like, of course, Leela, if you're here, if you catch this, that not justified. And I'm mainly talking about the neither video, thank you, or the or other. I mean, I got a bad, I got it. It's hard for me to focus, and I'm putting extra e in your emails. You're not even getting them, and that was that one. So that was the cause of the thank you video. The other one, which was kind of designed to run you off, it wasn't designed, but it's like I didn't hold back at all, because if this runs anybody off, they need to be ran off. One person was ran off. I hope it wasn't Aphrodite. I don't know if you're getting this. Like I said, I don't know who subscribes to me. Never would have thought primetime players did. Don't even know. I know I see now evidence that my comments are open that Daniel the Lion catches some of my videos. I don't know if he subscribed. I'm not gonna go. I don't know how to go check that, and I'm glad I don't, because those are variables that are interfere with the presentation. Presentation's always now is altered forever, because I know certain people that I have respect for listen. So, when it was just a blank audience where it just impulse to, just whatever came out, then it was different. Now, you know, yeah, now it's completely different, and that maybe will help me end this. But I don't know how else to put it. When see, it ain't just the person called me the other half. There was been mounting evidence of the access to thoughts. The first time we went out and did anything, which was dumpster diving, it was in a way kind of like a date, but not really. We had an outing. It's like we finished each other's sentence in such insane rapid fire sequence, and I told her, shortly after that, it's like, I've always known you. It's the only person even close, not my sister. I mean, me and my sister, they called her Little Me, Little Me in school, because we look so much alike. I mean, and that's my sister, but I'm saying, she's a spear being to me. She sees auras. She's a nurse practitioner, and I finally realized over the years, oh, she's a healer. That's why she's a nurse. She's in the field. It fits her natural inclination. I'm assuming that's the case. It makes sense. I'm sure that is the case. Um, so what I'm trying to say is, I don't know what I'm trying to say is, I'm exhausted. I do. I'm in the Delta working in containers, and so and yeah, I mean, I'm saying it's hard to present like others can or should or whatever. It's like, so my presentations are horrible, and it didn't think it mattered, because I'm screaming to the universe. I like to say existence, because I'm sorry. I don't know. Somebody once had a problem with that word. I don't know, like, why. Existence covers it all. Like, there's no CGI universe, and that's what universe is implied. So I'm not promoting CGI non-existent realities by keep repeating that word. Same reason you don't keep saying globe. It's like you don't further their nihilistic agenda. It's not rocket science. So I say existence for what other people call universe and God, and it should be easily understood and accepted. That's logical, even intelligent, precise. Um, Someone's over here. I was alone, and now so it's variables like do y'all not? I mean, I don't think humans realize how that they operate in modalities more than they'd ever consider. Any variable changes the modality you're operating in. This is really what has been a character. This isn't me. Do you see a guitar? Do you see a pup or a child? This isn't me. This is like the Mandarin in Orange Man 3. It's not fake and phony. It's just this is a modality. It's like a journaling. If you know, it's like you don't tune in if you're not interested. That's so I'm sorry. Back to Aphrodite. I mean, I have ADD out the wazoo, and I mean, that's another thing I'm trying to tell you. If you're gonna like do this living soul shit, like there's gotta be some of us in the goddamn third world now. We can't all be on YouTube in air conditioning and like have living Kramer lives where like we're not even employed. I mean, that's not real. Yeah, if, that's get out of slavery, but like there's no like preach about Daniel Lyon. That's why I identify with him. Like he's still nuts and bolts and like just I mean, why would you leave? That's why I'm in labor. I'm gonna do labor till I drop because I'm gonna know what the fuck's going on. I'm gonna defy the nonsense of a military industrial complex to the fucking end until it's over with. I was told there will not be one piece of steel left, and I don't know how it's going to be done. And like I say, well, that sounds like flood or fire. And I'm like, well, you're getting children out, and like what authority I have? I don't give a fuck what authority I have. Defy me on that. Anything in existence in any possible reality around, defy me on that. Defy me on that. Me alone. See what the fuck happens. But yeah, that's no one seems to respond to that. Like I just shot it. It's weird. Like really, you two? I just did a video on James Webb Telescope. I usually get like 1-2 views immediately. Like there's like 2 people, like view my videos immediately that have like titles that are not attractive. I do one about James Webb paintings, and I still have no views. Now it was earlier in the day. It's like it means a little suspicious of how YouTube operates, like as we've been saying, and like Alila knows. Sorry, back to Aphrodite. Like Aphrodite, every once in a while I have to unsubscribe for you temporarily because I can't keep up with the decoding. It's not a good or bad. It's my ADHD, and I'm definitely on the spectrum. I'm sorry, like you watch it, like watch the Atypical on Netflix. I'm not looking for this, and it's like, god damn, the similarities. Like it's exactly like one of the first episodes, him shoving that girl like in the floor for lightly touching him. That was me and my ex. Neither one of us knew. Like she touched me lightly, and it's like I all I could stand. My body would like reflexively just push her away. It's like we don't go looking for excuses or anything. So what I'm saying is there has to be you have to accept those on the autism spectrum. You're going to accept and we get frustrated and lash out even as adults. You're going to you're going to deal with us. You're going to accept those with extreme ADHD. My sister has that. She's a nurse practitioner. I mean you're going to have to accept all of us, or you're not being sincere. So yeah, I've erased my 2 videos with the loud volume because that isn't the way. But if that ran you off, you needed to be run off. Even if I doubt it was Aphrodite. I don't know if Aphrodite described it like. So I just want to let Aphrodite know, don't think nothing. Big thing is, like you're saying, I only have a few subscriptions, so when I go to my thing, it'll be overloaded with the person who's downloaded the most of the day. I had to get rid of Dr. Berg because it's like, goddamn, I can't get to anyone else because he's got one after another. And Aphrodite, she does a lot, which is good. So like almost none of my other subscribers post enough information for me to filter through. So like, I'm over here trying to decode cat videos. I mean, do you get the point? I mean, when you're that desperate, when you're trying to goddamn decode a cat video for some kind of hidden meaning, come on now. You got to understand where some of us are at. You don't come up with a term like brain fucking if you haven't been brain fucked and are still being brain fucked. I just got texts from the one calls my other half whining about the brain fucker still being in jail and maybe no money on his books. I'm the only one that was putting money on his books, and I was getting money for phone calls. I'm the one that got him out of a car theft charge, when it's obvious, like you just stole mine, idiot. Because like we had a deal. something in return for it. I couldn't just give you my car and my home with nothing. But, I was, nice vehicle, nice SUV. That sort of story. Like, just stop repeating that. But it's like, that's what I'm trying. I mean, the only similarity I can think of is like like a child being raped and going back to a world where nothing acknowledges the fact. Extreme mental torture, if nothing else, and just has to sit there and endure it endlessly. How could it would start to, I'm sure that's how they feel. It doesn't even actually exist. So when I use the term I don't exist, I mean I don't fucking exist. I'm talking, extrapolate. Language is divisive. English is about its imprecision. Use it how you choose because it ain't based on precision to fucking begin with. So like, get the core. I mean, understand, I get tired of repeating these terms, but y'all, you're saying, they say the demons or whatever are not, it isn't Jesus' name that runs them off. It's strong emotion. It's like, that's demons, reptiles, whatever. That's a hallmark of them. They freak out on strong emotion. So if an entity freaks out on strong emotion, I'm very suspicious of them. So Leela, I'm sorry, but I mean, wasn't kind of intentionally testing you, but it's like I did not resist letting it all out because I was snapping anyways. And it's like, I'm talking about the side from experience video. If that was going to run you off, well, it had to, or anybody. So I mean, I hope I'll also a bot or something like I did. Like I said, I don't know who the few are anyways. It ain't enough to matter. But it's like, after displaying justified as hell emotion, no one has nothing about me, has no shit about me. Why did you subscribe in the first place if you can't handle reality? So I don't expect anyone to get offended. Like Leela, now that I'm not putting an extra E in your email address, like if I don't hear from you soon, I will stop bothering you because this is what I'm getting. It ain't about the individual. It's about existence, what the universe. It's like when nothing in existence can attend to you, when it's that, when all you can do to fucking stay alive. I mean, how many years am I going to go just clinging to not blowing my goddamn brains out? Yeah. I mean, how many goddamn years am I going to do this? I can't. This is it. And so when so it ain't you, the individual. You do what you're compelled to. You know responsibility, but when someone has extreme behavior, the intelligent and responsible thing to do is you stop and what's the variable? It's not about the nurse that being hollered at to give me the goddamn clamp. It would thank the doctor later, if it didn't do that. The patient's about to bleed out. It don't matter. We ain't got time to be polite or anything else, or any of the nonsense we think in society. The surgeon needs a fucking clamp right this second, or everyone will regret the life that has just been lost. So, yes, I'm gonna. So again, if after so it's like So when someone has shown evidence. And it's like I said, and I'm still the only person I've ever always known. It's kind of part of my name. The title isn't arrogant. It's like, if either you are or you're not. If you're not, then you're not. If you are, then you're always. That's that simple. It's like, if you are, you're always. And I threw the other L in there because that's something referring to her. But when your own soul, and it's just showed evidence after evidence after evidence of it, chooses it ain't really opposite you, but chooses all that you hate in a being, mainly because it's just the lying alone. Just someone that chooses for no reason whatsoever to lie about someone else, because possibly just to boost his own image, and will not stop. And both of them have just taken money from you. And especially not her as much, but one time, I was kicked out of I let myself get kicked out of my own room. That I got in the room for days. I let let them kick me out of my own goddamn room because of she used technicality, someone else signed for it. Bitch, you don't find me days if I just got a goddamn room. I mean, y'all don't, I mean, you got to understand where someone like me the fuck's coming from. God fucking damn, goddamn fucking me. Okay, goddamn, all goddamn day. All right. Sorry. I mean, that's enough. Like, listen, that's enough. You heard the conversation. Enough now. Goddamn. Sorry. You know, when you're out in public, goddamn, someone just fucking lingers. Like, it gets a little old. Okay. You know, I mean, I got to come out here. This is the part. This compels me to. It's out in nature. That's why I'm doing videos now. The part compels me to do this. So I don't know. Thing is, if no one can identify with this, then I'm like, you know, that's, you know, the child getting raped is kind of isolated. I mean, it don't matter how many other children are going through the same thing. They're in the absence of their own reality. They do not exist. And so that's all I can tell you. If no one gives a fuck, don't give a fuck. I mean, I can't get an answer on how does no one have I can't get a single response. Is this person a demon or me? Or both. I mean, I don't understand. Like, y'all know there's how many living souls and all this other shit. You know, even down your line. That's why he wanted me to Skype way back, and I'm like, the reason why I didn't Skype is because this right here, there's going to be something that we don't align with, and I don't want that to interfere with what we align with. And what we don't align with ain't going to have it. It's like, that's what keeps happening. What's his, it's an ad to roll. What's his name? The guy, all tell is like, God damn, even though it's complex, I mean, I dealt with complexity to appreciate what I was aligning with, but then when he contradicts himself, says, after saying no one could let, acknowledging the ridiculous state we're in now, and then comes up in his next video, is like, the universe is in perfect balance. Bye-bye. That's all. I mean, sorry, but that's it. And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all don't have to take it. Once the information doesn't align, fuck them. Don't matter who it is. Don't matter who they say they are. When the information doesn't align with you, that's it. You throw them the fuck away. Because they have betrayed you. Like, there is no goddamn fucking balance in anything right now, motherfucker. That's the whole goddamn problem. I don't know where they get this shit. And that's what I mean, like the David Maggi, the Mark, this guy I'm talking about in my life. With Maggi and all tell us that they all have a very similar personality, and a lot of it is acceptance of this game. Now Maggi's worse for the game, but I remember, all tell us, I remember him kind of incorporating like that. This is just a game, and that one guy, the Mark, got in my face and complete, just teeth growing, yelling at me to finish the game. Like, I'm supposed to know what the fuck he's talking about. Like, I'm supposed to inherently know what the fuck you're talking about. If there was a game, why in the fuck you think I'd be playing it? Huh? What? I mean, what kind of arrogant thought would you assume I'm playing a goddamn game? Thousands of children starving every day and losing your own soul. That's a hilarious game. Let's play that. That's no game I think would be going on. But just complete realm distortion and incorporate losing your own soul in there. So when I say I am here, the only person that I've met on earth that feels like I've always known will not stop betraying me, even acknowledge. I mean, one time I was about $900 in the bank. I gave my debit card in my car. He comes back with 45 cents. 45 fucking cents. I mean, that's all to my name. I'm unemployed right now. I'm trying to help them out. Acted like nothing happened. And and what I did, this is part of reinterpretation. I was like, well, damn, I guess I can't buy sleeping pills and kill myself. I gave him the credit of interfering with something that wasn't going to happen. It was just it was the highest likelihood in a while. Because why? Because the one that called me other half is choosing the devil over me still. And so if y'all can't, no one out there yet, I'd have no use for anyone listening to me that doesn't identify or can help me with this. I should have made this clear. If you can't understand this, if you can't conceive, if you haven't had anything similar like this going through you, you need to go move on and only listen to other people. This is a very precise thing where there's access to me, just rampant access to me. I go places where people act like they know me, like I've never met, and it's not entertaining. It's not the last thing you're gonna tell me is like, you call me shit or hint that I'm bad or anything. Fine. You're not gonna hint that I'm special. That's no. Oh hell no. No, that's what's disgusting about it. You're not gonna hint that I'm special. That's the last thing I'm gonna accept, and that's been going on a while. I don't. There's just some. I didn't know that. You would never know until it starts happening. It's like it's disgusting because that has no value to me at all. I'm only special if I have to be. That's always been my mandate. And I guarantee to you, you don't want me to go special. Yeah, that kind of arrogant. Cause that's I can't help it. I mean, I was trying not to say it. No, you don't want my ass to go special. Because that means that if I had to go special, something extreme's going on. Because that's not my desire. I don't come from hierarchy. I can't even conceive of what hierarchy is. And the point again about what my other one claiming to be able to have is like he's all about a male that I hate when his pettiness, his petty concerns, and his petty lying. I mean, I don't know how to say it. It's like, it ain't that I'm better. I'm still not claiming to be better than him. It's just all that I hate. So my own soul hates me and will not undevote from what I hate most about not me. I don't know. I'm just burgeoning in fucking sweat. And that's why this is much longer than it has to be. That's not, I'm only talking if you can't, I'm about now, like, you can't help me. If you don't align with this specific thing of understanding the isolation and the complete abandonment by all of reality, existence, universe, because you are continually being raped and nothing will acknowledge it. You'd almost rather be acknowledged than stopped. I mean, I can't say that's not right, but it can't even be acknowledged, never. And mine is combined with like the rapists are whining. And the rapists are whining about their predicament, and it's all I can take. Just got me like right early, just got off. That's why this led to this video. Like, I can't whining about him not having money on his books. I went to great depths, had to do much driving to get him didn't even have a tag to get him out of a car theft charge. He did not deserve whatsoever. It wasn't accurate. But why do you think you were in there on a car theft charge, idiot? God damn. I mean, what are you talking about? And you're the one with HD. Yeah, you know music theory and complicated chords and can sit down and write songs. Motherfuckers ADHD don't do that. I mean, they can't. But you're the poor one with all the obstacles. That's the point I'm trying to say. It's like I get the understand. That's all. I mean, I can't go any further. It's all I can fucking goddamn do not to die. And so I don't want to hear any goddamn comp up because I never from anybody so don't be offended that doesn't have the time to stop and attend to a situation like this. Do you understand? It ain't about you. It ain't even about me. I'm giving you an archetypal situation with a real person experiencing it. I don't need any goddamn comments. I don't need nothing. If you can't stop and goddamn attend to the situation, do not contact me.